How's everybody doing tonight? Well, I say everybody. How are you two, three people doing tonight? Matt, I watched that video. It felt so bad for that poor person. I couldn't tell if it was male or female. Poor person. Hey, Josh, what's happening, buddy? I I haven't had a chance, Josh, to reply to comments much on that video I published today, but I loved your comment, Josh, about me dropping off that second order to the middle school. Oh, that woman, she was so unpleasant. And so, see, here's the deal. That middle school, they used to buzz me in, and I would leave the orders in the school resource officer's office. And so when I went, whatever day that was, yesterday, when I went to that middle school, and then she tells me they've changed the policy and now you just leave the orders there at the front office. So when I came back with that second one, I dropped it off, took a picture, and got out of there. Yep, yep. Hey, Bigfoot. Hey, Bigfoot, let me ask you a question. So, do you, on your channel, do you reveal your first name at all? 'Cause I won't say your first name if you don't, because after all, you are Bigfoot. OJ, y'all. OJ, can I tell them what you told me? OJ's driving across country. Yeah, okay, Bigfoot. So, if you don't mind, I'll call you William. I didn't know if you had revealed that on your channel or not. So, y'all, OJ, longtime subscriber to Dashing Across America, he's moving from Portland to Alabama, and he's driving right now. He's earlier this afternoon. He said he had 32 hours of driving yet to go. So he's probably down to 28 hours of driving left. Please be careful, OJ. So, anyway, he told me that he was with my very first Dashing Across America video, and he was going to watch every single one of them as he drove from Oregon to Alabama. Oh, poor guy. That sounds like torture. Who else we got here? Have I missed anybody? We got Josh, we got OJ, we got Matt Dogs, we got William, also known as Bigfoot. Steve Hammond. Hey, buddy. How you doing, Steve? Always good to hear from you, Steve. Sorry, y'all, I'm behind on replying to comments. Hey, there's Brett Bixby. There's our buddy from St. Mary's. Haven't seen you for a while, Brett. You still out dashing every day? Yeah, OJ might have my accent by the time he gets there. 3,000 square feet for $16.25 a month. Wow. Wow. Oh, wait, Brett, you're not dashing anymore at all? What'd you do? Get a real job? $3,000 square feet. Have I missed any? Oh, Medicated Bob. Where have you been, Bob? Haven't seen Bob for a while. Sorry, y'all. Starlink satellite internet, which, by the way, would work beautifully if I didn't have so many trees in my yard. That's the only reason it disconnects like that. See you, Brett. Thanks for dropping by. Josh is on a $20 Uber stack. Why are these, what's going on with the comments on my phone? Huh, it's weird. Oh, well, I was going to read comments on my phone. That's OJ that's driving to Alabama, Steve. OJ, they, I don't know if you've heard the latest developments, but I came home from dashing a few days ago, and there are these little white flags in my yard with the name of the company. So, hey, Presidential Rocket League, how you doing, buddy? I'm trying to get to 2K, but man, it sure is slow going lately. Anyway, OJ, I've got little white flags that lead from the little junction box thing with the fiber cable sticking out of it, which is in my front yard, but then little white flags that lead right to my house. So, any day now. It could be any day now. And if they need me to stay home one day while they install the fiber, I will stay home. Hey, it's Jared. How you doing, buddy? I got a good comment or two from you on the latest video, and I just haven't had a chance to reply yet. Who else do we have here? Why aren't my comments working on my phone? Oh, here we are. Now I'm caught up. I don't know why the comments were behind. I hope so too, OJ. I need that fiber. I need some fast internet. Upload these videos. The weather here, Jared, has been pretty nice the last few days. We still get up in the mid to high 80s, but the evenings and mornings have been cool. It's been nice. Man, it was a long, hot summer. I used to love dashing with my windows down in the cool weather. Haven't been able to do that for a long time. So, y'all, I got people working on Dashing Across America hats and shirts. Did everybody see the latest logo they worked up for me? I'm not crazy about it. It's getting better. It's better than this. It's getting better, and I talked to him today about some changes I want to make. But we're going to start selling hats and shirts soon. I may have said this before, but my son Wesley and I were talking the other day about all the big channels. You know what? Not to pick on anybody, like Sarah Elizabeth. What Dasher wants to wear a hat that says Sarah Elizabeth? I don't know. Or wear a hat that says your driver Mike. Sorry, I hate naming names, but what Dasher wants to wear a hat that says Dashing Across America? Every Dasher. That's what I think. Bigfoot's having a cupcake sale? All right. Yeah, it does. It needs some work if you saw it, Matt. And they are working on it. All right, so if I get the 1G speeds, your videos will upload in 60 seconds. Yeah. They're telling me that they're offering 1G down, but only 250 megs up. But right now I have about 15 megs up. So 250 megs up will be a vast improvement. That'll be a huge improvement over what I have now. Yeah, we're still working on the logo. All right, William. Hopefully I'll have a hat for you soon. And hopefully with a really good looking logo on it. So my plan is, y'all, that we're going to have hats with, of course, the logo embroidered in the middle, not just heat transferred on the side like that to avoid the center seam. But also T-shirts with a small logo on the chest and then maybe a big logo on the back. And then I think we're going to offer the T-shirts with. Yeah, OJ, I was shocked too. I thought if I was getting gigabyte fiber, that it would be a gig down and a gig up, but they say it's not. They say it's a quarter of a gig up. Uh-oh, Matt Dogs, you coming to town? Cool. What, like Jacksonville? I have to meet up. Oh, do you really? You like the flag? 250 still. Oh yeah, 250 up. Yeah, it's good. What a huge improvement that's going to be. That's going to be fantastic. Way better than my 15 up. Okay, Matt, coming to Jacksonville. Going to pass through Kingsland on I-95. Y'all, OJ and I were both in Atlanta recently, and just couldn't find the time really to meet up. Would have been fun. I know what he looks like. I've watched his videos. Well, that'll be cool, Matt. You'll have to shoot me an email. That would be cool. All right. What do we have here tonight? I was just telling Matt in the chat when he was, I think, the first person here, that my son Wesley on St. Simon's Island, he got an offer today that he accepted for Subway, and it said catering bag required. And he's not in the large order program, doesn't have a catering bag. But he went and picked it up anyway, and it was 9 Subway sandwiches and 9 bags of chips, and he threw them in a regular hot bag. They fit, and he delivered them and got like a $27 tip. Pretty cool. Yeah, same here, OJ. I couldn't find very much free time while I was there. I did just a little bit of dashing, a couple hours while my mom was getting her hair done, and then I think I left her for an hour, hour and a half, maybe 1 or 2 other days. But mostly I just hung out with mom and visited. Maybe so. I don't know. Yep, she was getting her hair did. that's that's what all of her children and grandchildren say when she's going to the beauty shop. She's going to get her hair did. OJ, there's so much. I'll be the cool boomer. I kind of know what a Discord is. I think I have been in a Discord or two for some reason or there's so many things, y'all, that I need to learn how to do that I don't know how to do. Like, well, for one thing, these live streams, I don't even know. I can schedule one for 9:30 on Wednesday night. I tried it one time. I scheduled a live stream for 9:30 Wednesday night, and or maybe it was back when I was doing Thursday night. I don't know, or Tuesday night. I can't remember now. Thursday night, maybe. I think I used to do. But anyway, I scheduled a live stream, and then I couldn't figure out how to join my own live stream. I couldn't figure it out. I don't know how to use StreamYard. I would love to be able to put some pictures up on the screen, like Dashing Trader does all the time. I'd like to be able to put some screenshots or something on the screen. I have no idea how to do that. Oh, and you know what I really want? That would be cool, OJ. You know how, I don't know, the one that I think of a lot is the NOLA Grind, David down in New Orleans. And David said on one of his videos that, so I'm not revealing anything that he hasn't made public, that he used to work in like graphic design type stuff. But he has that cool intro, like a splash screen kind of a thing. I don't know if that's the right word for it, where, you know, the words, the NOLA Grind, kind of write themselves across the screen, and he's got music and all. I would love to be able to do something like that. I've got great ideas for that, but I don't know where to begin to make something like that. So, you know, hey, if any of y'all are graphic designers or whatever I need, I'd be happy to hire you to make me some stuff. His first trip to Aldi's, he didn't have a quarter, did he? Yeah, y'all, I keep an Aldi quarter in the Jeep because whenever Heather and I go to the beach on the weekend, we always stop by Aldi. I love Aldi. We buy great stuff at Aldi. And I keep an Aldi quarter in the Jeep. So I always have a quarter for Aldi. Well, I got an Aldi shopping order on Uber when I was in Atlanta. I didn't have a quarter with me. And y'all, down here in Yulee, Florida, where we go to Aldi, there are so many carts that people will take their carts back, but they won't get their quarter back because they're trying to be nice to other people and letting other people just have a free cart. Or if anybody is headed toward the cart return area and they see a customer walking toward the cart return area without a cart, they'll just offer the cart to them. They're also friendly with their carts. You know, they just give them away. Man, in Atlanta, I got to Aldi. I didn't have a quarter. And, you know, I tried to make eye contact with a few people, and they were ignoring me. Nobody was the least bit interested in giving me their cart. They wanted their quarter back. Uh, so I finally just grabbed a catering bag out of the car. I think my shopping order was like 14 items. And I just put the items in the catering bag as I shopped them and just hauled it around with me. Oh, Jay, you unassigned an Aldi shopping order because you didn't have a quarter. All right. Did I know that Uber overtakes YouTube and mutes it while you're taking a picture? Huh, weird. So if you're listening to a YouTube video, when you go to take the picture, they take over the speaker and won't let you hear your video. Yeah, welcome to Atlanta. Yeah, that was so weird, man, that how unfriendly they all were. Yeah, OJ, I guess the big thing with all, anyway, I'm sure one big expense for a grocery store is having to pay an hourly wage to some kid to go out in the parking lot and collect all the carts. So Aldi has figured out they can get you to bring your own cart back because you want to get your quarter. It's a pretty silly thing, but you get used to it and you just make sure you always have a quarter in your car for Aldi. It's worth it. I guess Aldi on the West Coast, eh? Yeah, I enjoyed my little bit of time dashing in Atlanta in the northern suburbs. It was kind of fun. I was just, I never had a clue where I was, but I just had to rely on the navigation. Yeah, yeah, David cracks me up. Hey, all y'all know that 2 days from now, David at the NOLA Grind is doing his very first ever live stream. Hey, driving to wealth, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Yep, the NOLA grind Friday. I think 7 Eastern, 7 o'clock Eastern, I believe. Friday evening. Dave's going live for the first time. DeKalb. I don't, Steve, I have no idea what counties I was in. I know I was in Fulton County some, but I may have been in other counties. I, um, I know that I dashed in Johns Creek, Swanee, Cumming, Duluth, Roswell. Now, those were the addresses, the mailing addresses. That doesn't, like the one that said Cumming, that was nowhere near the actual town of Cumming. It was a long ways away from Cumming, but I guess they lived close enough that they had a Cumming mailing address. DeKalb County is deadly. I know, OJ. That's exactly. In fact, let me tell you, Matt Dogg's here. When I when he saw that I posted published a video titled "Country Boy Dashes in the Big City," Matt told me all them people are in Atlanta are country boys too. I don't know, Matt. I'm sure there are plenty of country boys in the Atlanta area, but I don't know if I ever saw a single soul who was born and raised in Georgia. They were from all over the place. They were from every state and every country. They, they were from everywhere. They weren't just a bunch of born and raised Georgia people, which is fine. I got nothing against a real cosmopolitan area like that. I used to really dig Atlanta and Athens and you know larger cities. But yeah, if any of y'all know anything about designing stuff, I need some help. I got to find somebody that can help me make some kind of little splash screen type thing for my. Hey, did y'all know? I was telling people, I've told friends and family, one of the worst parts of starting this YouTube channel is I always enjoyed listening to music while I dashed. And when I started making YouTube videos, I felt like I had to dash in silence because I'm recording myself, and of course there's copyright and all that. But the last couple of days, I've just been listening to music while I dashed and while I recorded. And I'm getting away with it with YouTube because I figured out, you can let, I don't know exactly how many seconds, 5 to 10. Also, if you are talking while music is playing, it doesn't match up. Their computer doesn't match it up because their copy of the music doesn't have somebody talking. Wait, been on calendar for 2 weeks. Let's see. Big A's Diecast. I'm doing great, buddy. How are you doing? Welcome to the little live stream. Yeah, Atlanta is definitely. Hey, Ahmed from Ohio. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to our little hangout here. Bigfoot, I don't know, man, because the 2 times that I've gotten a copyright claim on one of my videos, both times it told me that there were 11 seconds of music that had a copyright claim against it. So, I kind of know for a fact then that 11 seconds of copyrighted music is too much. All right, Big Ace Diecast. Diecast. That's like Hot Wheels and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Atlanta is gigantic. The greater Atlanta area is absolutely gigantic. I remember, I remember when I used to drive through Atlanta. Oh man, who knows? 20 years ago, I used to drive through Atlanta quite a bit, and there was there was a ticker, I don't know, an electronic sign that told the population of Atlanta. And so when I would drive through Atlanta, I would see that sign, and it was like 4 million people back then. It's yeah, Devious Dasher says 10 seconds. That's kind of what I'm thinking. 10 seconds. You get artist allows. You mean you get permission from artists? That would be cool. Oh, okay. Okay, Steve. Steve? Do you know what the population? What does it say now? Because I remember it used to be like 4 million 20 years ago. Okay, it's outdated, but it's still there. Yeah, 1/64th diecast is your passion. Do gig work for a living. So, Big A's diecast. So, all right. So they're all 1/64th scale. Is that like Hot Wheels or other other stuff? Oh, okay. Bigfoot Dasher. An app or a CapCut. You can get music. Yeah, Josh. I know. I guess that's true. I guess if you're not monetized, it doesn't matter. Because yeah, they told me you can leave the music in your video. You just can't earn any money off of it. Wait, you have a YouTube channel with 136,000 YouTube ruined some videos because of the copyright. Because of the music, I know. That's so frustrating. You know, I'm in a grocery store doing a shopping order. I'm not trying to make money off of Fats Domino or, I'm just making my DoorDash video. Not, but it's very frustrating. So anyway, I just keep talking while the music's playing. Okay. OJ, you got to do what you got to do, buddy. When nature calls, you just have to bite the bullet and go in the public restroom and do what you got to do. Wait, who is this? Retro Blur. Welcome, buddy. You subscribed a day ago. Can I explain the journey? Well, I'm not sure what journey you're talking about. Can you clarify? Retro Blur, tell me what journey you're talking about. I'll do my best to explain. Oh, the point of all this is there even a point? I'm not sure. I'm retired. I was happy being retired. I just basically became. My wife is younger than I am. She's got about 5 more years to work before she retires. So I was retired. I've always loved technology, been fascinated with technology, and I don't know, about a year ago maybe, my wife and I. Well, I rode in my first Uber ever. My wife and I were out of town. We went to a restaurant. We caught an Uber there, and then when we were ready to come back to the place we were staying, we caught an Uber back, and I just thought this is the greatest thing ever. I could do this, and so after a few months, I decided I'm going to start doing DoorDash and Uber Eats and Uber Rideshare and any of the apps I can get on. I just decided I wanted to try it. And then after a couple of months of doing DoorDash and Uber, I decided, because I watched some YouTube videos about DoorDash and Uber, and I decided I wanted Why not record myself? So I don't even know what I'm doing really. I'm just out having fun, making a little extra money, doing my DoorDash thing, and just recording myself. And like I told Bigfoot a couple of weeks ago, you know, you start doing this, and you've got 5 subscribers or 10 subscribers, and nobody knows. You're basically talking into the void, recording yourself. But I said in one of my early videos, I think I'm just going to keep doing this. I don't know if anybody will ever watch these videos, but someday my children, grandchildren might want to watch Pops when he was still alive, door dashing. So I just said I'm just going to keep making the videos because I think it's kind of fun. So that's about it. Sometimes I have some fun adventures. I think about 95% probably of my viewers and subscribers are dashers. And I think that's kind of a universal thing that dashers enjoy watching other dashers dash. We like to see the decision-making process. What what offers did you accept? Which ones did you decline? What are your reasons? Why did you choose to accept this one, decline that one? I know I love watching other dashers dash. Hey, there's Side Hustle Fun. The maritime industry, what do you like, merchant marine? 41, moving on to something else. Hey, Side Hustle Fun, I didn't know you were in the maritime industry. Interesting. Like, do you go out across the oceans in big ships, commercial ships? Oh, all right. Side Hustle Fun, just got a snap mount for your GoPro. Yep, it will absolutely make it easier. Yep, I like the snap mount. They're expensive, but man, y'all. I mean, I guess y'all see in my videos just how easy it is to just take that camera off my chest and snap it on the sun visor, and then take it off the visor and snap it on my chest. It's pretty cool. Retro Blur. All right, sorry, that was a big one. All right, sorry, that was a big one. My wife Heather, every time that happens while we're watching TV, she says, Elon. All right, so I missed a little chat. Chuckster's Adventures. Hey, buddy. How are things down there in Jax? Oh, man. Yeah, yeah, diecast, Big Ace diecast. Yeah, so what I have learned to do is to upload all my videos private and have them set as private first, and then Google checks them for copyright problems, and they give me the option, the chance to edit or mute any kind of a copyright infraction before I make it public. Side Hustle Fun. Am I subscribed? Do you have a channel, Side Hustle Fun? And am I subscribed? Let me check that out while I'm thinking about it, because I subscribe to pretty much every dasher on YouTube. What a great handle, Side Hustle Fun. Fantastic name. All right, I'm not coming up with anything on Side Hustle Fun. Hey, there's Woody Catledge. Hey, buddy. Just got done. Good. Relax. Grab yourself something to drink. Okay, no food delivery stuff yet. Side hustle fun. You got to let me know when you do, when you start making food delivery videos. I want to watch. Yeah, food delivery. Well, gig apps, because I do rideshare too. I like Uber rideshare. I haven't done it for a while because my car's so dirty and it's been too hot to go out there and wash my car. And I'm too cheap to pay somebody to wash my car. But now that the weather's starting to cool off, I'll get the car cleaned up and I'll do some more ride share. But yeah, my only retirement side hustles, I guess, are gig apps. And I only have three. I only have DoorDash, Uber, and Shipt. I'm on the waiting list for all the others. And then I guess YouTube is a side hustle for me now. All right, Steve, have a good night, buddy. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Okay. Miranda Wyatt, hey, how you doing? Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Not really into dashing. Never thought of it as fun. Seeing all those videos makes me wonder. I think it's fun. I really enjoy it. I enjoy meeting the people and making a little money, and it's easy money. I really like it. Man, it seems like it would really be fun to do on a motorcycle or e-bike or something. Yeah, starting to cool down a little here too. I'm, finally waking up early in the morning and it's in the 60s, even low 60s. In fact, I think we might have had one morning where it's 59. Feels nice. Uber Eats. Well, thank you, Retro Blur. So happy you were recommended on my homepage. I really appreciate that, man. I'm happy I was too. Towboating. Yes, sir. Hey, side hustle fun. When I lived in St. Simons, I got to know several of the pilots there. That seems like a pretty cool job to have, to be a pilot. And I'm sure Side Hustle Fun knows this, but some of y'all might not. But when ships come across the ocean to a port, the captain of the ship doesn't steer the boat into the port. A local guy comes out on a small boat and gets on the big ship, and he steers the boat into the port. And those guys are called pilots. And right there in St. Simons Island Sound, a few years ago, a local pilot, was steering the ship into the port, and the ship started the something happened. The load inside the ship shifted. It was a ship full of automobiles, and it shifted, and the boat started listing way over to one side, and the pilot intentionally ran the ship aground to get it out of the shipping channel so that shipping could still happen. At first I thought that pilot was in big trouble for running the ship aground, but then I found out later he ran it aground on purpose because it was about to go under in the shipping lane, and that would have been a disaster. All right, let me catch up. Good, Woody. Multi-epping your butt off. Yeah, pilots make about 600K a year. Wow. Holy cow. Yeah, I got to be kind of buddies with some of the pilots. Port of Brunswick. Yep, I agree, Big A. I think gig work's fun. Now, if I was depending, wow, a long time. Hey, Crystal Hart, can't leave your elderly mother-in-law. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and sometimes I start thinking about people ordering DoorDash, and it's so expensive, and I think that they shouldn't be doing that. And then I try to remind myself, there are all kinds of reasons why people might really need to have food delivered to them. Oh, Miranda, I'm sorry about that. You know, I told you last week, I think, my wife works in long-term care. Yeah, Elon. It's my own fault. I shouldn't have so many trees in my yard. I see some weird stuff. I sure do. Retro Blur is from Bulgaria, I think he said. Oh, yeah, I was saying before Elon disconnected me for a while, I think gig work's a lot of fun, but, you know, I'm not under pressure to use my gig work to pay the mortgage and the car payments and the power bill and all that. I'm retired and my wife has a great job and all that. So that makes it a lot more fun. I can't imagine some of the dashers, the pressure they're under to. All right, what is this Josh said? Want to not have fun door dashing. Try inflation right now. I'm working 7 days a week for months on end. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah, it can get old. Absolutely. Amen, Woody. All right, y'all. What y'all got for me? I'm about out of things to talk about. Anybody ever you ever go to, leave at my door order? You ever raise your phone up to take the picture and then you realize you need to be back a few steps to get the house number in the picture or something like that? Any of you ever stepped backwards off of a step and busted your butt? I've almost done it so many times. Oh, Retro Blur. I've been trying to live stream every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern time. And so far it goes about like this. We'll have 20 or 30 people here. So I'm happy to do it. If it ever gets to the point where we have 5 or 6 people, I might stop doing it. I don't know. But I'm happy to do it. I love all you guys. I feel like y'all are my buddies. Yeah, Woody, I have. Well, I haven't fallen down yet, but I've almost fallen down. And so I try to remember to look behind me before I step backwards to take that picture. Yeah, OJ, absolutely. Be careful, man. Your safety is the main thing. Be safe, man. All right, what is Miranda saying? She was trying to order something off Grubhub, wouldn't let you pay for it. Miranda, do you use DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that too? Or? Thank you, Woody. I feel lucky. Oh, we got a little bit of an argument going on in here. Hey, y'all, guess what? I'm thinking that Friday, day after tomorrow, I'm thinking the old man might try a little experiment. I think I'm going to go out Friday and go out pretty early, probably to Kingsland, where I normally dash. Try to get there maybe 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I think I'm going to see how long I can stand it, how long I can dash, and how much money I can make. I usually dash for like 3 hours usually about 3 hours. I have gone 4 hours, but I'm worn out after 3 or 4 hours because I'm old. But I think Friday, day after tomorrow, I'm going to see how long I can go and how much money I can make. See if I can dash for 6 hours or 8 hours or 10 hours. I'll probably come home after 4, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best to stick it out. All right, let's see. I'm behind on chat a little bit. She thought you were going to sue her. I think my son twisted his ankle pretty bad because of a dog at somebody's house where he was dropping off. Stepped back away from a dog and tripped over bushes or something. Biggest tip so far, Side Hustle Fund, was, I guess it was that catering order I did in Dublin, Georgia. What did it wind up paying me? Like $44. I don't remember what the base pay was, but the tip had to be 30 something, 35 bucks. Ooh, I did have, you know what? I had a pair of Dollar General shopping orders in this tiny little town near me called Folkestone, Georgia, where a stepdaughter had ordered groceries for her step shopping order to her stepfather. I'm assuming she lived out of town, maybe out of state. But this nice woman was sending groceries to her stepfather, and he was about 80 years old. And she tried to do a 100-item Dollar General shopping order. No dasher would take the order. No dasher would accept the order. So she broke it into two separate 50-item shopping orders. Anyway, I wound up doing them both, and she tipped me like 35 bucks for those two orders. But yeah, I guess that one catering bag order, 30-something dollar tip is my biggest so far. I know I made $42 on a Uber Eats shop and pay order one time. I don't know how much of that was tip. All right, Josh, you fell face first in a McDonald's? Oh, on ice. See, we don't have ice down here. Okay, on a McDonald's order at somebody's house. They got a great Ring video. Okay, you mostly use Grubhub, Miranda? Yep. Yes. Chuckster's Adventures. You do have to be careful stepping somewhere when you're looking another direction. What do you do? Do 11 hours? Oh man, I don't think the old man could do 11. I'm gonna go as long as I can stand it. I hope I don't like collapse or anything. Yeah, I bet it is. Like I say, the longest I've ever dashed at one time is 4 hours. All right. Oh, that's right. They've started doing like truck drivers. They won't let you go more than 12 hours straight. That's right. I have heard about that. Oh, holy cow, William! Wow. $20 tip. $20 tip's awesome though. All right, so Big A, you've made $300 in 10 hours. That's a heck of a day. $300 a day ain't easy. I don't know if Matt Dogs is still here. Okay, Woody. Woody, my in the description of the channel Dashing Across America is my email, jarofapplepie@gmail.com. Shoot me an email, Woody. Retro blur, I don't see any graffiti where I live. Now I'm in small towns and in rural areas. I guess I do see graffiti on train cars, but probably those train cars got tagged while they were in some big city. All right, DoorDash sent Chuckster's Adventures a Petco order for $80 to do 10 separate deliveries, 88 miles. Wow. Yeah, yeah, it probably is pretty good exercise. The problem with my knees is exercise doesn't help my knees. It really hurts my, it does more harm than good. I exercise, well, several times a week. I do exercise. Side hustle fun, you're going to get a pie in Georgia? Okay. Yeah, Woody, I asked you what you mentioned that that who was policing your comments. I'd love to know what that was about. I told you to shoot me an email. 14 hours. Dang, Josh. 14 hours. Hey, Jeff, did you just call me chunky? Oh, I'm pissed now. Yo, Jeff just called me chunky. That's funny. Yeah, I know, Matt. Probably I would do St. Simon's, but you're right. I do need to do a Friday or Saturday night in St. Simon's, and I've always kind of wanted to do a dinner shift somewhere. I never have yet. Yeah, yeah. I have been called Chucky a few times. I will find you. Hi there. Welcome. You'll meet me in St. Simon's, Matt? All right. We need to do that. We'll have to plan that out. What is the temperature in this house, man? I'm starting to sweat. I will find you. Who wants a friend? We're all friends here. You can be our friend. Yeah, no wonder. Oh, I've turned it up to 77 in here. It is not, Woody. My wife turned the thermostat to 77 degrees. I just turned it down to 75. Get some air going in here. Yeah, Matt, that would be fun. I would like to. I don't expect to win the challenge, but it would still be fun to do. Y'all, it seems like everybody we know in the summer, they all keep their houses at 68, 69 degrees. We we keep ours at 76 usually. I don't know how people do it. Yeah, y'all, Matt Dogs, what is it, Matt Dogs 3141? He he claims he makes incredible money. 62 degrees in the summer? You've got to be kidding me. Is it freezing in your house? Do you like wear a heavy coat inside your house? Yeah, we keep our thermostat on 76, and it's very comfortable in here. Um, but 77, probably got up close to 78. I'm sweating. Oh, y'all. All right, y'all. I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing to say. Yeah, I bet that would be rough having a roommate and having to compromise on the temperature. It's hard enough having a wife and having to compromise on the temperature. All right, so Matt works 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hasn't taken a day off for almost a year. Tell us again, Matt. What do you make over 100K doing DoorDash, right? All right, so who's this? Picked up 2 boxes from one residence, going from one residence to another. 12 miles, 28. I've never had anything like that. Hey, cool stuff for cool people. What app was that? I know Uber has this thing called Uber Connect where you can maybe pick up packages from individuals and take them places. I don't know. I'd love to know what app that was. Cool stuff. Oh, that was on Uber. Was it Uber Connect? I turned Uber Connect on one time and I got some weird low paying order and I've never turned it back on. One car a year. Yeah, I can imagine, y'all. I've already this year. What if I put on that car, the Dash Mobile, the little Honda Fit? It had 56,000. I don't know. I think I've put about 18,000 miles on that little car just this year doing gig work. Raleigh, North Carolina. All right, pretty up there. Yeah. So yeah, Matt keeps telling me that he's doing 100K. And Matt, what apps are you using? It's not just DoorDash, is it? You're multi-apping, surely. Honda Element, how cool. I wish I could find a good deal on a Honda Element in good shape. They're cool. DoorDash and Uber Eats only. Just food delivery, DoorDash and Uber Eats. Yeah, 25,000 a year. That it looks like I'm going to do 25,000 this year. Of course, also, y'all, I have to drive 25 miles to a town to dash in. Open-ended, unconscionable contract. Yeah, I learned a little bit about that one time when I was in business with a buddy of mine. I have no idea what I've made this year. I guess I'll find out when it's time to do taxes. Oh, that's cool, Miranda. I remember years ago, my wife Heather volunteered to record a book for blind people. She recorded a book with her voice, made an audio book. Yeah, Woody, just if I can make this story quick, I'll try, but my wife and I were in a contract with an alarm company years ago, 20 years ago, and then we wanted to cancel, and you couldn't cancel it except a certain time of the year, so it was the stupidest thing. And I asked my niece about it, who at the time was working for the state of Georgia in some kind of consumer protection department or something, and I asked her about it, and she said, well, you signed a contract. And I said, yeah, but not all contracts are valid, you and I could sign a contract that says I get your firstborn child. Well, that's not a valid enforceable contract. You can't make a contract. There are certain contracts you can't make. You can't make a contract to give up your firstborn child if the other person performs certain duties or something. So there are illegal contracts. I know that for a fact. Ow. All right, y'all, let's see. Yeah, Josh, Matt needs to. Matt and I have discussed this before about him making a YouTube channel. There's no way Matt has time to edit video, but he could go live, and I think he's thinking about doing that. If you're still with us, Matt Dogs, let us know. I think maybe he said he bought a GoPro and was thinking about just making a YouTube channel and just doing live streams, nothing but live streams. All right, y'all had enough. Josh, you ain't making 100K? Yeah. Hiring editors. I don't know, Chuckster's Adventures. I don't have, I certainly don't make the kind of income that would pay for an editor. Yeah, that's cool, Miranda. Be my eyes. So I guess they point their camera at the shelves in a grocery store, and you tell them what's on that shelf and where the item they're looking for is located. That's pretty neat. Pretty cool. Matt's doing a shopping order. Matt, we're asking you about a YouTube channel. Matt, you going to make a YouTube channel and go live? I know you don't have time to edit video. All right, y'all. I'm thinking about calling it a night. What do y'all think? Okay, Matt's going to create a channel soon. That'll be cool. Yeah, I'm sure, Chuckster, if if the channel grows enough someday. Good night, Retro Blur. I'm glad you joined us. Talk to you later, Chuckster's Adventures. High definition live streaming. Yeah, Jeff S. I can tell you what Matt has told me. Matt dashes in Myrtle Beach, close to where he lives. He dashes in Atlanta. He dashes in Savannah, Georgia. And he dashes in Jacksonville, Florida. So he's dashing. He knows, I think who knows? For all I know, Matt Dogs 3141 is a 13-year-old boy who's never dashed a day in his life, because it's the internet. Anybody can say anything. But But if if Matt's telling us all the truth, he dashes in some great markets. Yes, Woody, it's my bedtime. It's time to go night night. Thank you, Retro Player. I appreciate it, buddy. That's cool. Yeah. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough to comment, Jeff S. and Matt Dogs. What do I know? I dash 3 hours a day in small towns. I'm just having fun. And I am having fun. I really enjoy it, having a ball. But I'm not under pressure, you know. Matt has the receipts, y'all. Yeah, yeah, Jeff. That's like me. I'm dashing in small towns. Well, Woody, my email is jarofapplepie@gmail.com. You can send me an email. Yep, Miranda, that is really cool. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to sign off. I really appreciate all y'all joining me here. This is fun. Y'all are my buddies. Hey, we are missing some people though. I've noticed there's some people missing that we usually see. Good night, Jeff S. Thank you, Josh. I'm about to go get in the bed. Try to get a good night's sleep. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for being here. It was fun. I'll see y'all next Wednesday. Woody, it's jarofapplepie@gmail.com. And if you just go to Dashing Across America and read the description of the channel, the email is in there. Send me an email if you got something to say. No, Matt, you're not coming to bed with me, you weirdo. All right, y'all. I'm about to click this little X up here. It was good talking to y'all. I'll see y'all later. Y'all take care.